Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am psychic medium Cari Muggs, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So, if you are listening to this on my Spunky Spirit podcast, you can also watch it on my Instagram, Cari Muggs, my TikTok, Cari Muggs, and my YouTube at Cari Muggs. And also, too, you can watch it on my Facebook page, Spunky Spirit. So, this week, I am not going to be in the office this week, so if you're sending me questions or DMs, I'm not doing readings. I will be doing stuff behind the scenes, but I won't be in the office answering questions. My regular hours are Tuesday through Friday, and that's when I answer my DMs and things like that. So if you DM me over the weekends or during the holidays, I won't answer until during my office hours, which are Tuesday through Friday. So just so you know, I'm not ignoring you. I just have lots going on with my families too. So this week we are going to use the deck, The Gateway by Denise Linn. I love Denise Linn. She has lots of awesome decks out there. So this deck is different gateways to different portals. And so I love this. It's a pretty simple deck. On the back of each card is mountains, a river, and sun. I love the scenery. And each card is beautifully illustrated and pretty simple to read. So this is a pretty simple deck. Now, for this week, if you are listening, most likely this reading will resonate with you. But honestly, I say this every week, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, okay? So here we go. Let's see. Planting seeds. That's pretty awesome. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. So this week, you're going to be beginning new beginnings. You're going to be planting seeds. So sometimes we don't always get what we want right away. And so this week, you're going to be planting little tiny seeds that are going to come up eventually or come up later. So I know sometimes you can't see the work that you've put in. You've put in all the work and you've planted the seeds, but you can't see the growth. And sometimes it's like that little meme where the rabbit's looking at the carrots and one carrot is like super big underground and this tiny little plant at the top, and then this other carrot has like a big huge plant at the top but hardly any carrot underneath. You're going to reap what you sow. So if you put in the work and you plant the seeds, it is going to grow. It is going to grow to a beautiful, beautiful flower. And it could also mean to, grow where you're planted. If you're in a situation right now where you think you can't get out of, or you think it's kind of hard, bloom there. Bloom. You have everything you need already inside of you. So this is the week for planting seeds. This is the week where you're going to maybe not see the fruition of your efforts or the payoff of your efforts. And that's okay, because when you plant seeds, it still takes time. And sometimes when farmers throw seeds or they put seeds out there, some of them land on not so great soil. And so it takes more time. So just know and be patient with yourself and just bloom where you are. Bloom in the middle of it. If you're in the middle of it or if you're at the beginning of it, just live in the now and know that it's time to be patient, because the seeds that you have planted or the seeds that you're going to plant this week, they will grow. You will see the growth. Sometimes it's hard to see the growth, but you will see it and it will work itself out. And this could be anything with your spiritual growth, with your career, with your business, with your family, with you, just anything that has even raising kids. Like, you are planting seeds now that are going to doing things now with your family that are going to end up being very beautiful and the fruition of your planting, the abundance of your growth is going to show later on. So even if you can't see it, there's lots of things that I do in my business all the time, or readings that I do, and I don't see the outcome of it until like 2 or 3 months after, or people will text me and be like, oh my gosh, this happened, or oh my gosh, you were right about this, and I didn't know what you meant during the reading, but this is exactly what happened, and you totally called it. And so just know that you are going to be the same way this week. All the seeds that you have planted, or all the things that you start, it takes seeds. It takes little baby tiny steps. And when you plant that seed, it just doesn't come up right when you want it to. So be patient, because your growth is coming. You're growing, and you're going to see the results when you need to and when it's time, because Spirit has its own timing. But just don't lose patience, and don't lose patience with yourself. Give yourself some grace. That's why I love it. It says, seeds of grace are being planted in fertile soil of my soul. So this could be a lot of spiritual growth. And so you're planting these seeds, and in other people too. You could remember everything that you say is a planted seed. Like if you're trying to help them, or you're trying to help them, heal, just know that you're planting seeds. Okay. So like the signs and symbols to watch for this week are obviously seeds. Seeds are going to be it. And also too, farming, like farming fields is going to be a sign. And there are no numbers for this week, but I'm going to use 555, because 555 is represents change. So when you're planting seeds, change is coming. And I'm also going to use 888, because when you're planting seeds, abundance also comes. So 555 and 888 are going to be the numbers. And also too, this little blue bird right here, it's red or blue, so we're going to use any kind of blue or red bird this week. Now when you see these signs, or when you see the farmlands, or you're scrolling and you see pictures of farmlands, and these can show up anywhere. They don't have to be real. You don't have to be driving in farmland. You could be scrolling on Facebook, or see pictures in offices that have like this farmland. So watch for it. And the seeds. When you see these signs, it means that Spirit's with you, and to remember that you are planting the seeds that you need to, and you are doing exactly what you need to, and you are right where you need to be. When you see these signs, it's because Spirit is telling you to remember to be patient, to give yourself some grace, and to allow these seeds to come up. Allow these seeds to give them time. Give yourself some time. And if you can't, then bloom where you're planted right now. Bloom right now where you're at. If you can't see yourself giving your time, or you're being impatient, live in the now and bloom right now, the best that you can, to the best of your ability. And then that way you can manifest the great things that are to come. So there you go. I love you guys so much. I hope this helps. Watch for the signs. If you need a reminder of what signs to watch for, go to my Instagram or my Facebook, and there will be pictures of this card on my Instagram account. So, and also too, if you're watching this or you go to my Instagram, push the follow button, because it always helps me. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week.